Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of May 17th, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said now, let's begin. Tapping into the Cancer collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Cancer not see coming for the week of May 17th, 2026? What do they not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Kissing butt. Bottom of the deck, we have romantic love affair. If you're not into romance, don't panic. It could just be another connection we're talking about. Okay, could be a professional or platonic. Let's see where we go with this message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is kissing butt something they don't see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Devil, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Four of Swords. Situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. There's your communication. Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Strength card. All right, let's get a couple of cards here on the table. Nine of Swords. What's right behind the romantic love affair? Love. Love triangle. Oh, boy. Okay. Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Cancer this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. Nine of Swords is clarified by Page of Wands, Four of Wands, and the World card. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. Seems to be a lot of mental activity this week about something that at some point in time you took action towards. It felt good. This could be like a community group or a friend circle. It certainly could be someone you shared a residence with. That could be roommates. That could be family members. It certainly could be a romantic love partner. The connection came to an end, okay? And I feel like this week you're ruminating a lot about it in that Nine of Swords. I don't feel like that's ending for you this week. That Nine of Swords, I'm asking what you're thinking about so much this week. So I don't know if this is someone's birthday. Maybe Cancer is not your sun sign placement. And, you know, you could be a Taurus watching this with a Cancer placement. So I don't know. If it's your birthday, it's their birthday and anniversary. You just seem to be going back and thinking about maybe like better days or fonder days or some type of very important connection here that you had in your life that came to an end. The Devil. Why is the Devil here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Devil is clarified by the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Wands is clarified by Three of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So while you're, I want to say in the background, okay, because for me, Nine of Swords is like typically our subconscious thoughts. Like Eight of Swords for me is like daytime, I'm thinking about it. I'm washing dishes, I'm thinking about it, right? I'm watching TV, but I'm still thinking about it. Like I'm consciously thinking about it. And Nine of Swords for me is like subconscious. So it's happening like when I'm not even realizing it. Like I'm subconsciously thinking of something right now while I'm doing this reading or while I'm sleeping. So it's like, even though this is occurring in your subconscious, thinking of these memories or these like better days, if you will, your physical 3D life, you are working like a workhorse this week. So I don't know what you're doing here. I want you to be careful. I don't give health readings. So I just want to make sure that you don't injure yourself because the Devil's clarified by the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. It's like you've been sitting on something here that you wanted to do, something you want to work on. This could be physical labor as well, because in that Seven of Pentacles, the person has a wheelbarrow. So I don't know if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, you're getting ready for winter. Northern Hemisphere, you're getting ready for spring and summer. Maybe you're house cleaning. Sometimes King and Queen of Pentacles could be individuals that are particularly concerned about the homestead. So there's some type of, I'm thinking about this subconsciously, but physically I'm doing all of this other stuff. I'm learning this, I'm working on this, I'm moving this, I'm going food shopping. Like there are a lot of errands here that you're doing, but a little too incessantly with that Devil. So I just, again, just be careful, even if you're just like doing laundry, like be careful how you're lifting or picking up a basket or something like that. The Knight of Wands, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Empress. There's someone here in your energy someone who cares about you. It very well could be a romantic love partner, because we have the, you know, romantic love affair there at the bottom of the deck. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be your coworker. Okay. Someone knows you're down and out, whether they have all the details or not. I don't know your individual story. But this person is coming in with some type of little communication here. That's why you have the kissing butt card. I don't really think like they're kissing your butt. I think this is someone who's trying to cheer you up, because they know it's either an anniversary or some type of date calendar marker, or it's possible you express it to them, or they just see you moping around the house or moping around the workplace, something like that. And again, you're busy. You're no slouch here this week, but either you've told someone, I can't stop thinking about this, or my heart's really breaking over this, or they're just noticing. They're picking it up on you, okay? And it's like this person trying to offer you some type of comfort and support. Tell me about that Page of Swords. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy on the table for this person, as well as Leo. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Swords. This person is aware of the Ten of Swords. Okay, Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. So you have someone here in your energy this week who wants to do something with you. Hey, why don't you come hang out at the house? Let's go fishing. I'm just throwing some burgers on the grill. Want to come over? You know, I'm playing this game online. Do you want to join me? Again, I don't know who this person is to you, but there's a small offering here. They're very much aware of whatever is happening here for you. The World card, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords. They know that you're healing. Like you're either, like I said, you're moping around, or maybe you verbally expressed it to them, or they know you well enough where they know there's some type of like seasonal thing going on, or some type of anniversary date. So this person is extending to you some grace here. And there's an apology here with it as well. So it's like, I'm so sorry you're going through this, or I know that you're hurting, or something like that. So I do see this person in that Three of Pentacles. You notice they're at the beach. So I don't know, maybe for some of you, this person's at the beach this week, and they're like, hey, you know what, why don't you come down for a couple hours, or come down for the day, or, you know, or let's go camping, or, yeah, that's why I was saying like barbecue. There's something here about like, hey, let's get together and try to have a little fun. I know it's the Three of Pentacles, but it's actually more of a fun collaboration than we typically see in the Three of Pentacles. So I don't feel like this person is like, hey, I'm cutting the grass. Want to come over and help me do landscaping? I don't think that's what's happening in that Three of Pentacles. This is more like, I'm doing something fun, or we're doing something fun. Do you want to be part of it, or do you want to join us? And then you'll have a decision to make in the Two of Wands if you know, want to connect with them, accept the offer, hang out with them. Knight of Cups, Justice. Yeah, I think this is someone who's trying to help you get through a difficult time, a struggling time, or, you know, maybe you're just having the blues, seasonal blues or something like that. Let's get you 3 cards of advice here for Cancer. 3 cards. I'm going to get you 2 different sets. How you can process these feelings that you're having, but then also what to do with this person or these people when they ask you to hang out this week. 3 cards of advice here for my Cancer, some healing advice here for my Cancers who are struggling this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. Healing advice. 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Pentacles. Your advice is, if someone is contacting you, whether they want you to travel to them, hang out, talk on the phone, even if it's just texting, I feel like this person has good intentions here, wanting to lift your spirits. This is someone who cares about you. They showed up here as the Knight of Wands. You know, we have the 8 of Wands with that communication. So your advice here is, if you feel inspired that you do want to do this, it sounds like it could be fun, or at least bring some type of a degree of happiness into your life, then go for it. And if this is something like, you know, they're having a party for 6 hours and inviting you over, and you don't think you could do all of the 6 hours, you can go for a little bit, right? That 6 of Pentacles, the merchant's just giving a little bit. So you don't have to go for the whole 6 hours. You can say, well, I can stop by for a little bit. And don't give yourself a time limit. Just see how you feel. And if you feel good after 30 minutes, stay another 30 minutes. You feel good after an hour, stay another hour. If at some point in time it becomes uncomfortable, or you feel like you're faking it, or it's no longer fun, you can slowly exit. You can just say, thank you for inviting me, I'm leaving, or you could do that Irish exit and just slide out the side door without anyone knowing. So, so how you can heal, try to find situations, environments, or connections in your life that will bring you some type of happiness. And if this person or these people contact you this week and you feel like, yeah, you know what, it would be good to laugh again, or it would be good to be surrounded by people, then that's telling you to go for it. So really, your healing advice here is to seek out opportunities to restore happiness to yourself. And if you don't have other people, you can look for ways that you can restore happiness to yourself. Is there a movie you can watch, something that is funny, not sad or depressing, you know, things like that? Can you do a little day trip or travel to the next town to do window shopping? You don't have to spend money. We have no pentacles here on the table for advice. So it could be just to travel or get out of the house for a little bit. 3 cards of advice for those of you where this person or these people are inviting you. It looks like out or over or something like that. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the Emperor, you have the 5 of Cups, and look at that. You have the Moon, and you have the 5 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. I think you should go. This is the second decan in Aries, and Aries is about moving forward and taking action. So if this person is stepping up, if you will, right, this Emperor here is stepping up because they know that you are suffering. There's some remorse, loss, regret here, sadness that you're dealing with, lots of emotions, maybe having financial or emotional difficulty here. If you wanted to move forward, you know, to go visit them or spend some time with them, again, because of some ending here that you've had, you certainly can do that. Okay, I think that would be a safe thing for you to do if you feel comfortable doing it. And again, you don't have to spend the whole day there or the whole weekend or whatever it is that they're inviting you. You can just take a very measured approach, and I would take it in like 30-minute increments. And whenever you feel like you need to leave, you leave. That is what I have for you, my love, for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.